Tell us what the latest
Absolutely.
is, Halyna, on the fighting, on the battlefront, and what Ukraine needs more than anything from the West right now.
The situation on the front line is quite tense. Now the main battlefield is in the east and south of the country, although it's quite a long line where active shellings and active military activities are taking place. It's over 2,000 kilometers of the of the place where active military activities are taking place. We see that Russia prevail Ukraine in the number of heavy weapon, but in the same time, their soldiers are absolutely demoralized. Russian soldiers don't want to fight because they don't see the sense. Like, what do they fight for? In contrary, Ukrainian army is very motivated because we are protecting our cities and our families. We are protecting our people, and we are trying to get enemy away from our country. But it's definitely that we need more heavy weapon. And we are thankful that Australia have sent some heavy weapon in spring to Ukraine, some armored vehicles and some other weapon. But I think that more heavy weapon can be actually something that will totally change the situation in Ukraine, that will speed up the victory and will speed up the end of this war. That is why the military assistance and heavy weapon remains one of the main goals of Ukrainian diplomacy and Ukrainian president in his negotiations with our foreign allies and foreign partners, and with Australia as well. So more heavy weapon can actually speed up the process, can stop this bleeding war in Ukraine.
Now, our new Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, has spoken on the phone with President Zelensky. He's also going to Spain next week to meet with the NATO leaderships. Obviously, Australia is not a member of NATO, but we cooperate with NATO. Do you believe it would be useful for the Australian Prime Minister to visit President Zelensky in Kiev after that visit? And if so, what benefit would such a visit draw for both Ukraine and for Australia?
I think this visit, if it happens, it will be a great sign and a great symbol of becoming warming the relations between Ukraine and Australia. Indeed, President Zelensky has sent an invitation to your Prime Minister, and we hope that Prime Minister accepts this invitation and will visit Kyiv right after NATO summit. We see how Australia is helping. And in my opinion, such a visit can actually make cooperation more tight. Make cooperation in terms of assistance to Ukraine to win this victory on one hand, but actually we also see a lot of room for cooperation in terms of trade, in terms of food security that Ukraine can guarantee after the war is over, because Ukraine is actually has a lot to offer in terms of trade and in terms of economic cooperation.
Indeed. Well, thanks for joining us again, Halyna. Let's hope that visit goes ahead and that Prime Minister Albanese has some more announcements to help the people of Ukraine. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.